What's going on, everyone? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to episode 29 here on ARK Survival Evolved. Guys, in the last episode, we were over on the island, and we in fact had our moving day. We moved from our starter base over on the west coast, all the way over to the hidden lake, over in the northeast, and we built up our brand new base. So guys, if you haven't checked out that video, in the right hand corner right about now is a link sending you on over there. So definitely check out that video, then come on back to this one. But today, guys, today is going to be an exciting day. We are going to be taming a creature that personally I've never tamed before. But before we do that, we are over here on Genesis 2 because there's a few things that I actually want to craft. In the Artifact of the Immune episode, I believe, we ended up getting a blueprint, and it's actually pretty damn good, honestly. It's a Journeyman pump-action shotgun with 208 weapon damage and 882 durability. And sure, I have all the materials where I can actually make this thing right away, and we would be pretty damn good. But yeah, I've actually gotten a couple of Mind Wipe tonics, so here's what I'm actually going to do. We're going to use the Mind Wipe tonic, reset all of our engram points, and put it all into crafting skill. When you do that and you actually craft things, you'll get a crafting bonus, which could mean higher weapon damage, higher durability, and it'll let you know the percentages of how much you got. So we're going to use the Mind Wipe tonic. We're going to see what kind of weapon we can actually get out of this, because honestly, any increase in the damage and the durability is just going to make this shotgun so much better, especially for upcoming boss fights and stuff like that. I will let you guys know, too, that I've actually found two other pieces of armor that I actually want to try to do the same thing to. It's this right here. It's a Mastercraft Desert Cloth Boot with 109 armor along with 140 durability. And then we have these Desert Cloth Pants that have 93 armor with only 86 durability. So I'm hoping to get good crafting skill bonus out of these two, so we can kind of utilize them, too. So overall, though, guys, if you find yourself enjoying this one, make sure to smash that like button. It really, really helps me out. On top of that, guys, if you're brand new to the channel or you've already been enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out. Guys, I want to show off one thing before I actually start this process, too. It's actually kind of funny. The reason why I'm wearing the helmet, actually, let me put it into orbit to do this. The reason why I'm actually wearing the helmet is I was having an issue. Let's hide the hat, and yeah, my face is not there right now. You could totally see through my character. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what kind of bug or anything this is, but that's the reason why I kind of kept the helmet on. You don't notice it in first person, but obviously you do when we're doing orbit cameras. So let's have a Mind Wipe tonic. Let's reset all of our levels and everything like that. And like I said, we are going to be pumping every single one into crafting skill. Alright, after clicking a total of 85 times, we are at 95, oh my god, 950% in crafting skills. So hopefully, we should be able to make a decent amount of these, and we should hopefully get a decent percentage. But let's see what happens. We can make a total of 3, which means I do have a little bit of extra polymer and everything here, so hopefully this will be enough to kind of put us over the edge, but we'll see, because I would like to make 4 and compare and contrast. But let's see, here comes the first one. 225 right out the bat. Wow, with a 15% increase. Okay, sweet. Okay, obviously we'll check each one and everything once it's done. Please give me the option. Yes, it does give me the option for the 4th. Sweet, so I'm going to put that in, because I would like to have 4. The idea is having 2 at 252. Oh my gosh. We're looking really good so far with these. Now, these are completely random. You can actually get a 0% crafting skill bonus, but you can also get like 30, 40, 50% increases. So 225, 252, and 241 so far. Oh my god, this is really good. This 252 one is amazing. But let's see what the last one comes out to, and we can compare and contrast. Alright, so now that the last one's done, 218. So just to give you guys a comparison, if we did not do the crafting skill and everything, we would have ended up with this. 208 weapon damage with 882 durability. But because we did that, we got one that's 218, which got a 9.1 crafting skill bonus, which is cool. 218, 934 durability. Then we had a 225, which is 969 durability with 225 weapon damage. 241 with 1,057 durability, and then finally the big one at 252 weapon damage, 1113 durability. So I mean, compare and contrast. I mean, it's like 300 plus durability increase and almost 50 damage, which is insane. insane. So now I want to see, that was honestly the priority. That's honestly what I wanted to worry about here. But I kind of want to see what these guys turn out to. Let's see how many we can make. I'm going to start out with two, I think, of each. And we'll see, we'll go back and forth to see how many we could actually make of these. So let me get to crafting these, and we'll kind of compare and contrast once I'm done here. Alright, so now that's all done, let's kind of put everything into the inventory so we can kind of check this all out. But yeah, like I said before, so starting out 109.3, 140 durability. These are the boots that we ended up getting. So we got a 111, which is a 2.6 increase, 127, which is a 25.9, 133 with a 173 durability, 137, which is the highest with a 40% crafting skill bonus, and then finally 121, which is a 17%. So kind of comparing and contrasting 109 with 140 durability versus 137 with 178 durability. Yeah, the durability's still not the best. I mean, 140 to 170 is not bad. But honestly, looking at the armor, we went from 109 to 137. That's actually not too shabby. Now looking at the pants here, we started at 93 with 86 durability. So going through the list, it looks like the 100.9 was the worst one with 92 durability. We went 104.8 with 96 durability. Then it looks like we got two 111s actually with the same durability at 100. But honestly, not too bad, honestly. We went from 93 armor with 86 durability up to 111 with 100 durability. So not too shabby, but I'm really happy about the shotguns, honestly. Oh my gosh, I can't even move because of the stuff that we're holding. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to... obviously, I have another Mind Wipe tonic to kind of reset all my stats and everything like that. But I'm really happy with these guns. Oh my god, 252. That's going to be so good. What's nice is, obviously, as we level and stuff in the future, we can do this again. Or if we end up... Oh my god, I'm just laughing because all I see is just blank face. In the future, we can actually do this when we're level 100, so we'll get a little bit more crafting skill levels in there, which is a chance of getting a higher bonus. And who knows, maybe at a later time we'll actually get a better shotgun, so we can kind of do this process again and compare and contrast. But 252, that's a damn good weapon, honestly. So what I'm actually going to do now at this point is, because unfortunately I don't want my character at 950% crafting skill and no levels in anything else, so I'm going to take another Mind Wipe tonic, reset all of my stats and everything like that. Plus, because I'm on Genesis 2, I might as well do everything with the engrams, because I'm going to have to do this anyways, so might as well do it here on Genesis 2, where I have access to all the engrams. So guys, give me a minute, let me get that all figured out, and overall, we will be taming a specific creature over on the island. Really excited to do it, because personally, I've never tamed this creature before, so we'll see how it goes. I'll see you on the island, and I'll let you know what I'm taming today. Alright guys, we are back on the island, and our face is actually intact. Oh my gosh, that ended up being an absolute struggle. I ended up coming back to the island, and my face was still all glitchy and stuff, so I decided to kill my character, assuming that would fix it, and it did not. So what I ended up doing was I ended up logging out of the game. I ended up turning off my Xbox, turning it back on, re-logging in, and that seemed to fix the problem. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but I assume it has something to do with the Gen 2 helmet. But anyways, guys, we are in fact back on the island. We will be taming a creature today that personally I have never tamed before, and that is the Chalicotherium. Yes, really excited to actually tame this thing. Over the time that I've been going back and forth to Gen 2, I have accumulated a total of 14 beer, and this is from the loot drops and everything over there. And apparently, based on Dodo Decks, a level 150 with my 4 taming speed only requires 5. So theoretically, we could get a perfect male and a perfect female, and that's kind of what I'm planning to do. You do require full... Well, I mean, I assume having ghillie is going to help to kind of sneak up on them. Interestingly, I don't have any gauntlets, and I don't know where the heck they went. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna take the sleepy kitty out for a quick spin, honestly. And I love this feature, honestly. I have to use this a lot more because it's just so cool having the Shadow Mane just sleep here. There's a couple of other creatures that do this too, like the Megalosaurus. There's probably a few others I don't actually know. Oh yeah, the Megatherium sits. That's right. There's so many different ones. I gotta go through them and see like which ones I haven't haven't actually figured out yet. But yes, we will be taking the Shadow Mane out. I think I'm also going to take out the Snow Owl because I think we're going to go back to the original base first because who knows, maybe I left the gauntlets over there. I could have sworn I had them, but you never know, I might have lost them. So let's get ready to go. I love this feature though, kind of doing this, it wakes on up, it kind of does the stretch and everything. That's so cool. But like I said, we're going to be taking this Snow Owl out because honestly, I feel like I've neglected the Snow Owl. Like, we got it, bred them on up and everything, and then, like, okay, it stayed in the cryo for a while. So I kind of want to use it today, and honestly, I really like the Snow Owl. It's actually one of my favorite flyers and everything. So we're going to take him on out. We're going to take the Shadow Mane on out. Let's check this purple drop before we actually get on going here. Yeah, really, really excited for this one, though. So let's actually jump on down here. Watch this as a Chalicotherium saddle. Oh my god, I saw a saddle and I was like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. It's a Diplo saddle, we're not gonna bother with that. But guys, yeah, let me get on the hunt. Let me kind of take a look around. I think I'm gonna honestly just stop at the base first. I think that just makes the most sense. So we'll take a quick pit stop there. We'll see if we can find gloves and then we'll try to find some Chalicotheriums. Alright guys, so I found my gloves. I ended up being at the original base and everything like that, so we're pretty good to go. Now it's just a matter of looking around, trying to find these guys. Usually I seem to find them near, like along this path here, and speaking of which, of course there's one right there. A couple actually, I saw two. Thing. One something. Oh, 80. What's attacking, or at least trying to attack me? Oh my god, these little guys, really? Get out of here. There we go, let's get rid of those, let's get rid of everything. Looks like we have another Maganera and another Maganera. Oh my god, there's so many here. I'm going to take a quick look around. Honestly, I always seem to find them right along the river here. I also find them over in the grasslands area. I don't know the name of it from the top of my head. But we should be able to find one, no problem, honestly. I think we'll be, honestly, pretty okay. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I might go into the redwoods. I don't know. Do they appear in the redwoods? I don't know. They might. I don't know. I don't like the redwoods, though, so I might not be going there. But I'll check all the other places, and we'll see what we can find, honestly. And, of course, as I'm running around now thinking about it, I have no trank darts, so if I did end up finding another creature, like, let's just say this Spino, like, what if I wanted a, well, it's a level 35, but, I mean, if that was a 135 Spino, I'd be kind of kicking myself that I don't have my, trank darts and stuff with me, so, I don't know. If I get close to base, maybe I'll kind of take one more look around there, and, try to grab my trank darts as a, might as well. Alright guys, so after searching for a little while, I did come across this one. Now, it is a 135. I'm gonna look around a little bit more, honestly. Yes, it's a 135, we are on the island, but I want to try to get something a little bit better. So let's kind of take note of where I am on the map here. Because we can always come back to this guy if we don't end up finding another good male. But 135 is a great start. I just want to kind of look around the map a little bit more because I kind of thought about it. And Chalicotheriums are kind of everywhere. I mean, they're in the jungle, they're in the grasslands, they're over by Green Obelisk, they're over by... I mean, I feel like they're everywhere except for the beaches and, Herbivore Island. I think everywhere else is kind of fair game with them. Well, except Carno Island, of course. But I feel like there's just going to be so many options on the map that there is a chance of finding a higher level than 135. So I kind of don't want to waste the beer on a 135 when we could come across a better male. So let me keep searching around and I don't know. We'll see what we come across. But oh my god, look at the view. Alright guys, so here we go. Now we're talking 150 female. Perfect. Okay, that's what we're going to go for. Let me run around the area though. I just want to make sure that there's no threats or anything here. There is a fairy. I probably should kill it. Did that just... No, that didn't say 150, right? No, it just said regular 50. Okay, perfect. And I do hear a monkey, so let's see. Who knows? 90. No. No, no. Alright, let me get rid of the Starry first, and then we'll start oh, the Dimorphs are right next to it. That is not happening. I think I'll probably just shoot it. How did that not hit? There we go. Alright, we'll lure it in. Let's get started. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright. Alright, so not sure what happened. It could have been the raptor or something here, but something spooked the calicos and everything here. Yeah, it looks like they kind of moved down here. So whether they did it naturally or from something, not really sure. But first things first, let's get the Shadow Mane kind of over here, a little bit out of the way. It doesn't seem like there's any more threats. And again, it's only going to be 4 feet. So hopefully this shouldn't go too badly. So let's get the ghillie on. I think this is a passive tame. Oh my god. I don't actually know, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it's a passive tame. I thought you like slowly walk up to it, you do the whole thing, and then you just feed it the beer. I think that's what you do. But I guess we'll find out, right? Jeez. I'm gonna put him on neutral. Should probably get rid of that other calico, but it is what it is. Okay, so it did give me the option to feed beer. Cool. So it is a passive tame. You just kind of go up to it. Okay, cool. Where's that other calico? Okay. Oh, good. And it's walking right towards me. Go, go, go. Yeah, I think this other calico might have to go. What level is it? Of course, it's 125. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, we are gonna have to get rid of the other calico first. I don't want it to aggro the other one, that's the problem. But I think it's just gonna make things a little bit easier. Wait, what am I doing? Let me just do it on the snow owl. I could just fly up in the air. Yeah, I think that worked out a heck of a lot better than using the Shadow Mane, honestly. It's not coming after us, right? Ooh, it might be aggroed. Okay, let's get back up in the air, Snow Owl. We might just have to go out of render and everything like that. That's probably the case. I want to lure it. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so let me kind of get out of render range. Come on back, and we should be looking pretty good, honestly. Alright, here we go. Gotta be sneaky with this guy. Don't you turn around right now. Oh my god. I feel like this is actually really easy to do, and I'm just making this a heck of a lot harder than it has to be. But these things hit like a truck, and I think if they hit you with the poo that they throw, I think it slows you down, so that's my only concern. If this thing starts attacking me, we might run into a few problems. Oh my god, can it stay still for just 1 second? I wonder if I don't even have to crouch. I wonder if I could just walk up to it normally. Do I have run on? No, okay. So just... I'm gonna see if I can just walk up to this thing naturally. Alright, that kinda worked. I mean, I feel like I should be kind of... Oh my god, it's getting attacked. You've got to be kidding me. Really? I literally fed it, and then I just saw that raptor run on down. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Hopefully that just messes up the... Hopefully it just resets the taming process. I don't want it to do anything bad. 95 versus 150. It should survive. Come on, Calico. Alright, it survived. Okay. But here's the thing. Did that just mess everything up? No? Okay, it just drops it to 0. Okay. Alright, alright. That might not be the worst thing in the world. But if there's one raptor, then there's probably more. So you know what? Let's look around one more time. I mean, I'm looking from the back of the Shadow Man right now. I do not see anything. I don't know where that raptor came from. Oh my gosh. That is weird. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling confident about this. I think we should be able to get this started here. Let's see how this goes. Attempt number 2, and hopefully this one drinking the beer now doesn't mess up the taming effectiveness. I don't think it does. I think it just resets it to 0, and we'll go from there. Is that a unicorn? Okay. I don't think it is, but no, it's not. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, Jesus. Okay, can you stop for a second? Alright, so 100%. Perfect, okay. We'll have to wait this out. I think it's gonna be 5 beers, because it went 22%. Yeah, so hopefully that very better not aggro. Oh my god. Please, no. You're level 10, but still. I don't think you would aggro a Calico. You would only aggro me. Alright. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on it. The Chalicotherium just got into a fight with the Raptor. Oh my god. We're back at 0%. Alright, attempt number 3, I guess. I have still a little bit of give here. I have 12. Takes 5 to tame it. So if we find a male 150, so we'll need another 5. So we have a little give, like I said. But we'll see how this goes. I wonder if I can just kind of do it this way. Am I running? I am. Okay, let me turn the run off. Alright, taming process has begun yet again. We'll see how this goes. Alright, we're finally done with the second feed. Oh my gosh, this is actually taking about 12-13 minutes to finally get the second feed. But hopefully now, things will start picking up relatively quickly. Usually the second feed's always the longest, so I'm always scared that I'm actually going to, like, get way too close to it. But it gives you a little bit of give, it seems like. Oh yeah, it's ready to go again. Perfect. Okay, so that's 3. Waiting for it to move again. I was going to say, if it was stuck there, that would have been perfect. Alright, one more feed. Oh my god, that galley scared the crap out of me. This would happen. Oh my god, no, 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 get over here. Nope, 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 nope. Would help if I could actually hit the damn thing. There we go, perfect, okay. There we go. Oh my god, finally. 224, 150 tame. Let's see what we got. Horrible melee. 5520 in health. That seems pretty good. 1200 stam, 656 in weight, and 290 melee, which isn't great, but it's not bad either, honestly. Kind of hoping a little bit higher, but of course now we have the Equises running around and everything. Oh my gosh, let me just get straight back to the Raptor, but let me get straight back to the Shadow Mane. What am I saying? But we'll see. We're going to look for a male, and then hopefully, yeah, hopefully we actually get some good ones. Where did I put the Shadow Mane? Oh yeah, over there. So let me get on the hunt for a male. We did find that 135 before, which might not be too bad. But like I said, I kind of want to look around a little bit more because, you know, we could come across something a little bit higher than 135. So let me take a quick look around here. Let me see what I can find. And I totally just realized we don't even have a saddle. So we're going to have to go loot drop hunting too, because I would like to have a saddle for the thing. A little better than primitive too. And I feel like they're pretty common to get in drop. So we'll see what happens basically. But let me get on the hunt for a male and let's see what we can find. Alright guys, it is the morning of day 2 for the search of another Chalicotherium, and I have in fact found a 140 male, finally. So we're going to tame this guy on up. You guys might be wondering what happened to the 135. I did in fact go over to that area where we originally saw it, and I can't find it, so I don't exactly know what happened to it. This isn't the best area to tame one of these, because there's just so much stuff around here. I've done my best to kind of go through and got rid of all the threats, so we should be okay. But, you know, these guys travel a lot, and there's a lot of threats overall here. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully I can get back to the Shadow Mane if need be. But let's see if we can actually get to this guy and start the taming process here. Oh, and don't worry about the mammoth. The mammoth got in the way. We'll put it that way. Alright, first feed is in. And it looks like it's still going to take about 5 with this one. But hopefully the male ends up being pretty good, because we do have a decent female. The female had 290 in melee. I don't know how good that is, honestly. But I guess we'll have to see and try it out and everything. I just realized the Shadowmane's all the way over there, and if I need to get back to it for anything, we're going to be in trouble. So I'm going to whistle him over here, and it looks like that the Calico is just going to continuously move around and everything. So probably best just to be on the back of the Shadowmane, depending on what threats and everything pop on up. I know the second feed takes a really long time, so let me kind of hang out and wait for the second feed on this guy, and we'll see how this goes. I gotta say, waiting for the second feed is taking a while. It's been about 8-9 minutes. I continuously have gone back and forth, and it still is waiting. It's still not allowing me to actually feed it. But the scariest thing is the weather effect does not help here. It reduces my visibility and everything, but this is a relatively dangerous area, and honestly, anything can just come busting through that trees at any moment and literally just screw up this tame for us. Now, we do have a little give. I actually have 2 extra beers, technically, so worst case, if something attacks it right now, we're still in the clear. We should be able to tame it in the long run as long as it survives, but once we get to the third feed, if anything bad happens, we're kind of screwed. That's it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the Shadowmane a little further back here, because this thing's starting to slowly work towards me. How am I freezing? I have an otter on my back. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see if we can actually get this going. Still waiting on the second feed, though. Oh, I hate when it goes into the trees like this, because I don't exactly know where it... Oh, God, where it is. And I don't know how much give the game's going to give me with this, because I am in full ghillie, but yeah. I don't know. The only time I've really ever done this kind of process is usually with, like, a... Yep, I'm still waiting. Wow. It's kind of like with the mantises and stuff. Usually you do that over on Scorched Earth and stuff, but oh my gosh. But this is going to be fun. Hopefully this one ends up being pretty good. I plan on breeding them and stuff too, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just really scared. It just all of a sudden, it doesn't even have to be a Uteranus, just a pack of dire wolves. Even a saber just coming on down, honestly, can just be really, really bad, because this thing's already beat up, honestly. I think it's only at like 1,800 health left, and it probably has increased a little bit over time, but like, I mean, it still looks like it has a bit of a beating, so anything goes after this thing. Not only is it going to possibly, oh god, let's get the Shadowmane a little further back. Not only is it going to cause a lot of damage to it and possibly screw up the tame, could ultimately end up killing the damn thing, which is really what we just don't want. But let's see, I think I'll be okay now. I think the Shadowmane's far enough where I can hopefully get to the second feed. We'll see in a second here. Wait until it's hungry again. I'm always worried I'm going to bump into it by mistake, and if you bump into it, that's just going to ruin everything, because then the thing's going to go aggro. But yeah, we're at 11.5 minutes at this point. Jesus. Oh my god. Alright, second feed, finally. Going into the third feed should be pretty quickly, and then the fourth feed tends to take a little bit longer, then fifth feed is right away, pretty much. So hopefully, we shouldn't have to wait too long at this point. Should only be a few more minutes, but please nothing bad come out of the woodwork now. This is, of course, this will be the moment when it happens. Because once I do this last feed, we're kind of screwed. If anything comes and aggroes this thing, yeah, we're not going to be able to do it. We're not going to have enough beer, so hopefully we can get through this nice and quick. Okay, no, I got to wait a little longer. And there we go, finally. 209, perfect tame. Let's see. 290. Wow, it actually has the same melee, doesn't it? 290? Wow, that's funny. Okay, so looking over the stats and everything, you know what? I'm just going to put him away in a cryo and everything like that. So kind of funny that it actually has the exact same melee. But let's get on the back of the Shadowmane. I just want to feel a little bit safer, and then we can kind of compare stats. Alright, let's go over the female one more time. 5520 in health, 656 in weight, 1200 in stam, and 290 in melee. Now going to the male, 4,440 in health, so the female is better in the health department. Weight, the male is actually better at 696. 1170 stam, so the female's better in the stamina department, and then melee is the same at 290. So I think these things are actually going to turn out to be pretty good, because with the imprint and everything too, I'm actually kind of curious, do they require beer for the imprint? I didn't actually think about that. Hopefully, I mean, it doesn't matter if they do, because I do have 2 extras, so I can potentially use it for that. But funny story too, guys. I don't have a Chalicotherium saddle. Like, I've been looking, as I've been exploring and everything, I have went to the loot drops and stuff, and still have not found anything. There is, in fact, a purple drop over here. I think I'm going to do a quick loot drop run anyways, just to kind of see what we can find, because it'd be kind of funny if we can actually come across a Chalicotherium saddle, because anything's going to be better than primitive, honestly. And the funny story too, at the beginning of the episode, obviously, we did the Mind Wipe tonic and everything, and I've already redistributed all my points, and I only have 5 points left. And that's not going to cover a Chalicotherium saddle. So we really have no choice, especially if we want to ride on this thing today. We have to find an actual saddle, and that is a Uranus right there. Oh, jeez. What level are you, buddy? Nope, level 10. I was going to say, I am in the market of another Uranus, because, I mean, we do have one good one, but I think it's like I think we have one that's like a level 5, and then the other one's like a 140, so that's kind of what we've been using our stats with, because I haven't come across another good Uranus yet. Kind of wondering, can I... Okay, that actually didn't turn out too bad. Of course, I went silent there, because I'm like, oh god, am I actually going to, like, get attacked or anything? Like, yes, me talking on the mic is going to make a difference between the Uranus attacking or not, but it ended up being a apprentice shotgun, so not that good. But I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of loot hunting and everything. To be honest, I'm not really too familiar which loot drops you can get Chalicotherium saddles in, so I might have a quick look on the wiki just to double check. Watch, it's actually going to end up being, like, blue. Because I know they are a lower level saddle, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, let me do a little bit of loot run, and we'll see what we can find, honestly. And hopefully we find the saddle. Is that one down yet? No, it's not. It's just starting to come down now. Okay, I'll come back to that one then. Alright guys, so I just spent the past few hours looking around for loot, looking around for the Chalicotherium saddle, and honestly, I was not coming across anything, and to be honest, the loot quality is just not that good. For example, in a red drop, I ended up finding myself a primitive flak helmet with 106 armor and a blueprint for a GPS. So I decided to actually change the loot quality scale. So originally we were at 1.0. I did increase it to 2.5 just to kind of see what we could end up getting. And long and behold, I think it was the third drop that I did after I switched. I in fact got myself a Chalicotherium blueprint of 82.5 armor. It doesn't take too much, honestly. It takes about 2,200 fiber, which honestly, when you have a Moshops or if you have a sickle, it's honestly not too bad. About 3,300 in hide, which, again, not bad, especially with our location where we have the base and everything. Heading over to Carno Island, doing that trip, it doesn't take too long. And then I think took about 500 metal ingot, which wasn't too bad. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if 2.5 is the end-all, be-all. I'm probably going to do a couple of more loot runs and stuff and kind of figure out what's the perfect scale and everything. Maybe it is 2.5, but it's certainly not 1.0, because honestly, the loot that we've been getting on the island is horrible, honestly, which is why I feel like I've been relying so much on Genesis loot and Genesis 2, doing the missions and kind of going around on Genesis. So hopefully this helps balances everything out, where I don't have to feel like I'm relying so much on Genesis, essentially, just to get us through the island. So hopefully you guys understand and everything, but again, it's not the end-all be-all. I might end up changing it to like 1.5, 2, whatever. I'll let you guys know, basically. But anyways, we have our saddle. Now it's time to breed. Oh my gosh. And of course, it's not actually in here. Where did I put the... I think I put them in Candy Cane, actually. Yes, I did. The Chalicotheriums are right here. Cool. So let's get them on out here. Let's kind of get their names and everything. Usually, as you guys know, when it comes to the names and stuff, I kind of just give them the names of what their best stats are. To me, it just makes it a little bit easier to kind of figure out what stats. When we're looking at the baby, we could check the parents' names, and we just can see the best stats right there. So, what do we say? 55-20 in health with the this one, 1200 stam were the two best, and then 656 weight. The male had better weight, I remember that. So 5520, 1200. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, there we go. So, health 5520, stamina 1200. I think this was 696 in weight, yes. Now, I'm not going to bother with melee because they both have the same melee, so it doesn't really make a difference. And then weight we said was 696. Now, I'm going to be honest. I think when these guys breed, it's not an egg. I think they'll just birth a kid basically. But we'll have to see kind of what happens. I'm not honestly sure. I'm almost positive they don't actually have an egg, but we'll see what happens. I don't think they do. But let's see how the first one turns out. Let's kind of keep breeding here and see how the one with the perfect stats ends up looking, comes out, all that fun stuff. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so funny enough, the first kid that popped out ended up having the perfect stats, and honestly, I think I'm just going to work with this one. Yeah, looking at the colors of the mom and the dad, honestly, I really would like a, kind of, if it was my choice, I would like the red with kind of this beige for the stripes, and then the black, this little black like fur on the back to go on to the baby. But, you know, whatever. I can always rebreed and everything to get the colors that I want, like in between episodes and stuff like that. But this guy looks actually pretty cool, honestly. So with the black and the white and everything like that. Let's see. First care cuddle. Perfect. Okay. This is going to be nice and easy, or at least I hope. I'm hoping it doesn't require beer. If it does, it's fine. I do have a little bit of beer and everything left over. I think I have 2 beers left. So if it does require it, it's no big deal, but I would prefer the cuddles and the walks and stuff like that. But once this guy's fully grown and everything, we'll throw the saddle on him, and we'll see what he ends up doing stats-wise. I'm really, really curious to see how this thing does once it's fully imprinted and everything. So let's see how this guy looks at the end. Alright, and he is finally an adult, and honestly, the stats look really damn good on this. I don't know if they're good or not. Let me know in the comments down below if they are, but 6624 in health, 1200 stam, 835 weight, and 346 melee. That melee seems really damn good, honestly. And with an 82 armor saddle, this thing might be actually pretty damn good. I want to kick around on this thing. I want to see what the heck it could do. So let's kind of see. Okay, so it's kind of quick. It's not too quick. How's the stamina doing? Stamina seems like... Okay, so stamina goes down a decent amount. But let's see here. What kind of attacks does it have? So we'll do left trigger first. Ooh. Okay. Left trigger. Ooh, left trigger's the rock. Okay, so left trigger's the rock. Again, obviously, controllers are going to be for console. Right trigger looks like a swipe that also gets you berries. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm curious to see how much damage this stuff does. Oh, and it looks like it'll also do a bite, too. So it kind of does swipe, swipe, swipe. Maybe it depends on the angle? Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it kind of does it randomly, whether it's going to be a bite or a swipe. I guess also, too, if you're fighting something, it kind of depends where the actual thing you're fighting basically is. I do know that the rock that this thing throws does take a decent amount of stam, so I probably feel like that you would need to level stamina on this guy, but let's kind of run around with him. I mean, honestly, like, this seems pretty damn cool so far. Let's see. So you can use guns on the back of it. That's definitely a huge plus. I mean, this thing might be pretty good to go out and, like, use as, like, a taming thing. But, all right, let's see. Here we go. Here's a Phiomia. Let's see. 162. That's not bad at all. 162. Okay, but how do we do with the rock throw? That's the biggest question. Kind of turn this way. Let's get a little bit of stam back. 301, mate. Wow. 301. I mean, how often can you throw it? Okay, let's see. So let's kind of chuck it over there. Oh, wow, you can legit just keep throwing him if you want, it looks like. As long as you have the stamina, you can kind of keep going. So, theoretically, if your stamina's full up and you're kind of ready to go, you can just use this thing and just continuously, like, throw rocks at something. Let's try to find something a little bit bigger. Maybe like a... I feel like a Rex would be pretty cool. I'm not going to head over to Carno Island with this thing. I really just want to fight one thing just to see. But I also want to get full stam back and then do it. Because I would like to kind of throw the rock and see how much we can spam, like, the rock throwing, and see how much damage it does, basically, over time. So, let me get my stand back, let me find a Rex or something a little more aggressive, basically, towards us, and we'll see how it goes. Perfect. We have a level 5 Rex in sight. Hopefully it can actually defeat that Stego. Oh, well. Okay, good talk. It's a 120 Stego against a level 5 Rex. I'm pretty sure the Stego's going to win. So, moving on. Let's find something else. Amazingly, it looks like the Rex is going to win, which is kind of crazy. It looks like it's pushed the Stego in the water to the point where the Stego can't even hit the Rex. So literally, this level 5 Rex is about to beat a 120 Stego. Oh my god, it won. That is insane. Okay, here we go. Well, that was not a good throw. So let's try that again. Maybe I gotta throw it higher? Yeah, oh wow, 450. 450. Whoa. Okay, so I guess the reason why I was doing 300 and something before, 301, was maybe because it was like skipping, basically, and then it was finally hitting them. But if you kind of angle it higher and throw, and I guess if you get a direct shot, maybe it was a headshot. Could you get a headshot? Maybe you could get a headshot on a Rex with using that. 450 seems insane. But the fact that basically, as long as you put a lot of stam into this thing, you can legit just keep going. So you could, like, throw one, and then literally a couple seconds later, throw another one. I mean, that's pretty damn good. That's actually really cool. But obviously, with this thing, I would be leveling up stam like crazy. I think the health is honestly pretty good at what it's at right now. And then probably just a little bit of melee. So kind of a mix between probably maybe like 1 or 2 levels into stamina, 1 into melee, and kind of do that basically 2-to-1 ratio, or maybe even 3-to-1, honestly, with stamina and melee, and kind of just mix it. But honestly, this thing's pretty damn cool. I'm actually really, really excited about this. But yeah, I will definitely say the stam is something that needs to be increased, because this thing runs out of stam really quickly between running, throwing, and everything like that. But I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this thing, and I think it's definitely something that's worth getting. Just so you guys know, I think you could get this guy at level 43 is when you can get the saddle. Let's just double check here. I'll just put Cha, and then it should come up. Calico, 42, but at the same time, you do obviously need to learn the, what is it called? The beer barrel. So let's see what level that is. That's 36. Okay, so that's actually perfect. Right when you get to 36, you probably should make this right away, because it does take time for the thatch to basically brew the beer and everything. So by the time you do this at 36, you probably have your first or second batch done by the time you hit 42, 43. So it probably is actually really, really good. Right when you hit 36, you probably should be just going straight for the beer barrel, basically. But guys, overall, this thing's great. I think this thing's going to be really, really, really good. I'm a little upset that it took this long for me to get it, but I'm going to try to enjoy it as the best as I can. But I love this thing right away. But I am going to have to do a little bit more research on this. I'm going to have to keep leveling it up, and we'll see what this guy can do. I'm really, really excited. But guys, that, in fact, is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you're new to the channel, or you've already been enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And I was going to try to throw a whatchamacallit at you guys, but can't do it in orbit camera, so we'll just do it like that and call it a day. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much to all my Patreons. If you would like access to my servers, if you'd like your name at the end of my videos, head over to my Patreon for more info. Link is in the description down below.